What's your game now? Can anybody play? Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game now? Can anybody play?
Who's there?
Time to wake up, Sandra.
What am I doing here? Who are you?
I'm Sister Philomena, dear. It's time for your Railbirds quiz.
3 in the morning? Of course it's at 3 in the morning. I haven't memorized all my lines.
Now, would you accept that excuse from your students? Please sit up straight. Begin.
In the beginning, Chris and Robert were Northern California independent filmmakers chosen by the Uzos.
Normal, lime green, extraterrestrial aliens who invade human brains and make them see exotic hallucinations. This entire episode is bald exposition, my children, with a few zingers thrown in.
Chris and Robert are supposed to be prophets of the entertainment industry on Earth.
To replace the old prophets who were sagging a bit. Did you look up their movies on IMDb?
Yes, they made films like The Jungles of Norway, Barge.
Cocktail 2 and Laughing Dolls. How much money did they borrow from you to make their films?
$140,000.07.
How many times did they take over your houseboat to shoot their movies?
98.
Indeed. What did they make as profits?
$39. 3 Sizzler surf and turf dinners. 6 In-N-Out burgers, animal style. What is animal style?
Ask Robert.
And 9 orders of A&W onion rings.
They were essentially profitless prophets.
The very style-conscious man I liked so much.
Right, yes. He was very style-conscious, but we learned he was very evil, didn't we?
Frank turned Robert into an apple pie to get acting work.
A very juicy one.
Very juicy role.
No, a very juicy apple pie. Golden delicious with a tart Granny Smith thrown in, I think. And did Robert get work?
Sarah Lee hired Robert for a local market commercial in Sacramento.
As a strawberry-topped cheesecake. What were the green balls?
There were lots of them. I don't remember, Sister Philomena.
The Uzos live in tentacly green balls.
That's right. I was never sure. Is Robert an evil Uzo?
Misguided and Uzo, yes. Evil, no. Frank stole Robert's Uzonian memories and put them in the martini shaker.
What a terrible violation of Robert's inalienable human rights.
I told you Frank was unrepentingly bad to the core.
To the apple core.
Please be serious, Sandra.
Sorry.
If you will, please summarize.
There are 2 worlds. One is in Chris's mind, the other's in San Francisco.
Continue.
Aliens have rubbed Chris with hallucinogenic frog toxin and want to take over his mind.
Yes?
He believes he and Robert have been appointed prophets of the entertainment industry by William, Frank, and Christine Uzo.
Very good.
Chris is dying. He, in his mind, he thinks he's a frog, a nun, and death personified. He's been depressed recently. thought it was because he didn't have a six-figure job. He certainly didn't seem deathly.
In present-day San Francisco,
He's a U.S. Senator married to Marianne.
they have a globe-trotting, cigar-smoking, college-age daughter, Mikkel.
He wakes up from his coma and believes that aliens really have invaded Earth. We need to hurry this along. Sophie will want to go out.
Yes.
They're a dying race. Robert has been on the planet for a long time, so he's learned parochial ideas of good and evil.
With Mr. Williams' help, Robert
Betrays the remaining 600,000 Uzos, tries to exterminate them with blue gas.
he believes he's saving humanity from aliens. Are the Uzos a peace-loving race?
For millennia, they were at war with a different species, the kitty brains. They sound sweet.
They would scare you with their big biceps, blue eyes, and perfectly white teeth. Do the Uzos look like people?
I know this one. They look like intertwining beams of laser light. They inhabit human bodies, but they only pick people who are going to die in 7 days.
In every 7 days, they have to jump into a new body, but they can make us believe they look the same.
They're in different bodies and they always look the same. Who thought of such an obvious plot contrivance?
Don't wreck your character.
Oh, right. The evil martini-drinking Frank Uzo jumped into a 13-year-old boy's body, then into an Italian French-speaking dancer. Those episodes haven't been posted yet.
Soon. Is Chris in a coma?
Yes, sister. For many other Railbirds episodes, he is.
I'm one of Chris's fantasies in his coma.
Not likely.
Many men have fantasies about being a nun, dear.
How do the Frog and Death families fit into the canon?
I'll have to take off points. Ferdinand the Frog and Johann Death are also Chris's fantasy
I
identities.
knew that.
Look, those viewers are about to go watch Senate hearings on MSNBC. We better wrap this up.
And who am I in Railbirds?
Johann's mother, the mistress of the Sword of Fire, Jane Death. The highest grade I can give you is a C+.
I'll do extra credit. I'll wipe the whiteboard every day after class. I'll make deviled eggs for the next rehearsal. May I ask just one question? What's with all these boxes?
They're obviously a metaphor, Sandra.
Well, I knew that.
I must pray now. Good night.
That was more confusing than the Matrix Revolutions.